Hello viewer, hujambo. Welcome to this GTN Nursing Services where I, Grace the nurse, talks about mother and child health care. We are on our running series whereby we are talking about the children who are in their teen age or the adolescent and the process that they go through. So if you listened to the last clip, we said that by the end of this running session, the viewer should be able to describe the adolescent stage and its characteristics in a teenage child. And we left when we had talked about the expected outcome in a child who is going through the process of adolescence. And we realized that there were 3 outcomes. So today we are going to tackle the first expected outcome. That is whereby the child is expected to have the maturity of body structures and their function. That is, the body structures should mature and they start functioning. Welcome. So we are told that maturing of the body structures and their function is what is called the growth spurt. Yes? Remember where we mentioned the growth spurt? Yes, among the topics that we are going to cover. So growth spurt in a girl's body is triggered by the functioning of the body organs contained in her body that are said to be different from that of a boy child. We covered that. Then we are told that chief among the organs are the ovaries. Chief among the organs that will start functioning in a child when the girl child gets into the adolescence stage are the ovaries. We are told that there are 2 of these ovaries on the right and 1 on the left side of the lower abdomen of the girl child, lower part of the abdomen. There are 2 chief organs that will start functioning when the child gets to 13 and 15 years. We are told that these small glands, oval in shape, are about 1 centimeters in thickness, about 2 centimeters wide, and 4 centimeters long. Here they are, the 2 glands that are found in the lower abdomen of a girl child, 1 on the left, 1 on the right hand side. We are told that they are small, they are oval in shape, they are about 1 centimeter in thickness, about 2 centimeters wide, and 4 centimeters long. When these ovaries start functioning, we are told that they produce a substance, estrogen, which circulates throughout the body and influence various body tissues to follow the feminine pattern of development. Feminine pattern of development. Now you can see where the boy child parts ways with the girl child. Because the girl child, the ovaries have started functioning, they are producing a chemical called estrogen, and when it circulates throughout the body, it stimulates various body tissues to follow the feminine pattern of development. We are being told that becoming active for the first time, the ovaries are responsible for, number 1, stimulating rapid increase in height, bringing about broadening of the hips, stimulating development of the breasts, promoting the growth of hair under the armpit and the pubic area. At what age? 13 to 15 years. You can see your child now has entered the adolescent stage because the body has increased in height, the body has broadened, the hips have broadened, the body has developed breasts, and there is already hair under her armpit and the pubic area. So what is the concern here? Thinking outside the book. The concern is if there is no such characteristics that can be seen in this child of this age, of 13 years to 15 years, then there is delay. Remember our delay in the When we are talking about the babies who are 0 years to 5 years, we talked about the developmental milestones and their delay. Yes. So even in the adolescent stage, a child can have delay. So in case there is delay, that is the physical changes we have just mentioned are not seen in the child body, this is an indicator of a problem. And the child should be assessed and evaluated what is causing this. But as a parent, the first thing you should think of is the feeds that the child is taking. What are you feeding your child on? Because we remember we were told about when we were feeding the children, we talked about the micronutrients and how they are the body building blocks. So if the child is not having feeds which are having the micronutrients, this could be a contributing factor to the delay in the development of the structures which are expected at this age of 13 to 15 years. So the child should be taken for evaluation, for assessment and evaluation in case you confirm that the child is feeding with the right kind of diet. Remember the wheel that was giving us the 10 groups of foods that are said to be nutritious for feeding with the children of all ages. The next lesson, we will see the second function of the ovaries, because we have seen the first function and how it is contributing to the growth spurt of a child. So thank you very much for your time. Hope you'll share, you'll thumb up, and you'll register for this class. See you next time. Bye.